It's June 23rd. As Israel continues her downward spiral toward judgment, we read today that Judah follows course. The succession of Judah's kings continues from Uzziah to Jotham to his son Ahaz, a king so evil that he even sacrifices his own son to the pagan gods. We're introduced to the prophet Micah, who joins Amos, Elijah, and Isaiah in pronouncing judgment against Israel, and is now the first to pronounce judgment against Judah. Things are going sideways. It's total calamity. Aram and Israel attack Judah and its capital city, Jerusalem. So Judah allies with Assyria against Israel, offering the Assyrian king the treasures of God's holy temple as payment for their help in fighting against Israel. In the battle, Pekah, Israel's king, can't take Jerusalem or kill Ahaz, but his army does kill 120,000 of Judah's soldiers and tries to make slave of their fellow Israelites. As King Ahaz of Judah worries about the armies amassing against him, God sends Isaiah to King Ahaz to tell him that he won't be defeated because both Israel and Assyria will be destroyed. Isaiah then tells him that after Israel is destroyed, God will destroy his kingdom too. God then proactively offers Ahaz a sign to validate his message. As that sign, Isaiah pronounces the messianic prophecy in chapter 7 and verse 14. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. So the atrocities are getting worse. A king of God's covenant nation burning his child in sacrifice to a detestable idol. Israel's tribes killing each other and making slaves of their fellow countrymen. So both Israel and Judah are now, as nations, beyond repentance. Their cultural consensus is fixed toward wickedness and vile corruption. The hearts of the people are too far gone, and so their days are now numbered. Yes, these two nations are in for some very rough days ahead. But if we step back and look at the bigger picture, we see that indeed God is in full control. What is actually being revealed is the inability of Israel to keep their covenant with their God. And as God is demonstrating this, He is simultaneously lifting the curtain on the broader picture. What is being demonstrated is that world redemption can't hinge on man's ability to keep the law. But one is coming who will be able to keep the law, the only one who could. God Himself, Emmanuel, God with us. His ability, God's ability to fulfill the commandments of the law will provide what mankind can't, unhindered access to God Himself. So what we see in today's reading is profound. God knows what He's doing, even when things seem like they are going sideways. Think about that a minute. Even when things appear at their worst, God knows what He's doing. He is in full control. Here's today's application. Are things in your life going sideways? Have your plans been interrupted by unemployment, bankruptcy, foreclosure, divorce, a prodigal child, or a spouse? While the decisions of the ones you love can dash your hopes, you can, by trusting in your infinitely strategic, creative, and innovative, merciful, and loving Father, live with the expectation that He can change your circumstances. Yes, He can even turn your pain and heartbreak into joy. God is doing things you can't see, such as turning the heart of the wayward child or spouse. So even when things look their worst, place your trust in Him. Now here's today's prayer.